Hey guys, Jacob Tillman here, aka Fitness is Litness, or on Twitter, Fitness is Legitness, and this is the last episode to my series. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching and the series. I hope you guys are able to watch the full thing of this series, and just stay tuned, I guess. Okay, guys. Now, on the last episode, I explained that I had a bubble gut. And I was always like a zombie, tired. And in this episode, I'm going to explain the last few bits of my story and how I got rid of that. So, I knew how I had the bubble gut, and I knew how I had to get rid of it. I knew it was from the gallon of water a day, and I knew I had to cut it out. But I just deep down, I didn't want to do it. It was so tough because I've been doing that for like 6 months. And I also had to stop the 4 a.m. workouts because I've also been doing that for 6 months. So I just had to cut all. I had to stop the 4 a.m. workouts and just work out for like 2 hours in the day, which really was because I work out from like 5 to 7. So I had to do this thing. I designed my own cardio routine. I had looked up the best cardio exercises, and I had a number generator, and I had all of them written down. And I had, like, for example, jumping lunges to like 200 500 reps would be one, 100 burpees would be option 2, etc. So I would roll the number wheel generator, and that's what I would do for 2 weeks. And then I just start to do that, and it start to slowly eat away, and my abs start to get more defined. And then I would just say to myself, as I was working out, I would just start to get a little bit depressed because I start to miss my old routine. It was like, okay, let's say you have a mother or a child or a girlfriend or something like that, or a brother or a sister, and you haven't seen them, and you had to let them go for 2 weeks. And it's like I had a relationship with my routine and my bodybuilding passion, like it was a real person. I start to actually miss them and have feelings for it. I'm not saying I'm a weirdo, but I'm just saying not those type of feelings, but I just start to miss it, like like you miss like your brother or your dad or something like that. So time went on, and then no more bubble gut, and then I start to get happy, and then I start to miss drinking my gallon because it made my skin very clear, and my 4 a.m. workout. So more and more time goes on, and I learned about bodybuilders. Now, I knew what bodybuilders were a thing, but I didn't know names of professional bodybuilders. I discovered this one guy named Ronnie Coleman, and he was like a legend. This is how I learned into bodybuilding. I just saw this video called Ronnie Coleman and how much he lifted on his channel. He has a YouTube channel with like 500,000 subscribers. He's 8-time Mr. Olympia, and then he would just squat 800 pounds, bench 500 pounds, and I was just so amused. Like, I heard a power lifter, but not a not just like a bodybuilder lifting all that. And he was just like cool, and he was funny, and like how he would scream, and I used to just like watching him because like my mom's like from Mississippi, I'm from the South, and he was from the South, and he had that accent, and he just kind of sort of reminded me about some people from my family, and then it was just funny. And then I started to watch him more and more, and then I started to learn about more and other bodybuilders. So I used to learn about Jay Cutler and battle Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler, and stuff like that. And then I just learned about them. I just see like I want to look like them, but they're just like cool people, and I just like used to do. And that's what I discovered about bodybuilding and competing and stuff like that. And then I saw this that bodybuilder, like that team bodybuilder a long time ago. I saw he did this one pose, the rear double bicep, and he just looked so good in this pose. And I was like, I want to learn how to pose like that. And then more and more time goes by, and then I realized I made a mistake. I forgot to train my legs and back after all this time. So I go back and train it, and sooner or later it got bigger, like it caught up with all my other body parts in like 3 months. I don't even know how that happened. So it just caught up real quickly, like it just. And after week, I would just see results and results, and then, hey, I'm starting to progress. So then I did the rear double bicep pose, and then I looked up how to do it, and then I was like, I don't look like him, but I look pretty good. So I start to learn how to pose more and more and more, and then more and more poses get recommended. I was like, why not? So I start to do more and more poses, and I learned how to pose just like that on YouTube for free. So as I start to progress more and more and more, I discovered my mom told me I had an uncle. He is a bodybuilder. He's been bodybuilding for 40 years. 40 years. And I was like, how come I didn't know about this beforehand? So I talked about him, and we talked more and more, and then he gave me advice on what to do. And then I even told him that back in my old days, I didn't do sets and reps. Like, I didn't do sets and reps. Like, I don't know why. It probably because I had a big ego, and I just didn't do sets and reps. I just did like 60 reps, and that was it for that exercise. And then he told me I couldn't do that, and I was like, okay, I know. I just cut that out already. So we started to talk more and more and more, and I still call him sometimes. And I started to progress more. So more and more time goes on, and the gym start to open back up. And I'm like, gym, yay! And me and my brother just start dancing and dancing and dancing. We get all excited, and we put our gym clothes on, and it's like my first time benching. It's like a good experience. It's like waiting for something. It felt like years I've been waiting to go to the gym. Like waiting all this time, and then you're just finally able to go. And it's like that's all. Like it's like imagine this. You see I don't want to sound like a crazy person because I don't like my routine like that. But it's like you see a girl, and like you see a girl that you always liked, and like on social media and stuff, and she finally gets with you. It was like not that same feeling, but it was like a similar feeling of happiness. It was the same happiness feeling, not the love feeling, not that part. But I just started to feel more and more like that, and then more and more time goes on, and my mom says, Jacob, you should get an Instagram account. And then she says, and then I say, wow, okay. And then I start to do it, and then I post like 7 poses in one day, and then and this nice guy just likes all my posts, like almost all my posts, and I was just like, wow. And then it just happened. I just started to get happy, and then I started to realize something. When I took pictures of myself on the camera, it didn't look right. Like I look great in 10 months, like I look good. And when I take a picture, I just look very bad. That's why, like, my chest is like my best body part, or one of them, and it's just flat on camera. You can't even see it. And I know some people look better on camera, some people look worse on camera. I'm the type of guy that looks worse on camera. Like, how I look on camera, like how you guys see me, that's how I looked in July. Like that's how I looked back in July. And I look better than that in real life. I look bigger. I'm bigger than that. And I don't know why that happens, and then that's why I don't do the side chest because insecurities. And then another mistake I have with Instagram, like I'm very good at posing, but I had like the camera is small. I have to like squeeze like my huge body into the camera. Like I had to like squeeze myself in the camera. Like in real life I'm up here, but on camera I'm down here. And I don't know why that is. That's why when people ask me, Jacob, can I have a picture of you? Like some of my and send me a picture of you. Like my relatives, they're like proud of me. I give them excuse. Like I'm gonna get my mom to do it because I get insecure, and I don't want people to get the impression that I'm small. And and then I start to get more and more recommendations. Like my uncle even brought up the topic competing, and then I said to myself, I would like to compete, but I just can't get over the fact that you had to basically do a lot of steroids, and I can't get over the fact that I had to be basically naked in front of all those men and telling me how big and good I look. And that just doesn't feel right. I'm sorry I couldn't do it, but maybe I'll consider it in the future. Who knows? Oh, and then another time, I start to progress more and more and more. And then people start saying, whoa, Jacob, you have such good genetics. And you think I'm ever going to look like you one day? And I was like, I hope so. And I was like, I hope you do. And I'm not sure if they will, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to pray that they will. And yeah. Okay guys, that was the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Before you guys go, I just want to give you guys a little motivation. And I want to say one thing. I am a professional book writer. People say my movies are movie quality. They could be in the movies. And a lot of people in my family are book writers. And my mom's friends are book writers and publishers. And this was going to be the year that I go big. This was going to be the year when I publish my book. But coronavirus has such a big impact on that I wasn't able to do it. And I was saying to myself, since COVID is here, I had planned in 2019 to publish my book this year. But COVID came and just changed those plans. And I probably would have quit and just focused on book writing if it weren't for bodybuilding. I probably would have just been quit. And I'm not saying coronavirus is a good thing. I'm just saying it's just something like that can have a big impact and change and turn your whole life around. Like, I'm doing both. Like, I'm still publishing my books and still writing them, but I'm just saying I probably would have quit and I probably would have got to writing books because that was one of my interests. But I found this interest and I started to enjoy it. And I completely transformed my body. Like, what took me 10 years, what I thought would take me 3 years to get, I got it in 10 months. And I think you guys should also give it a try. You don't know how far your genetic can take you. You don't know how far you're going to get by doing something this little. I didn't expect to get too big into bodybuilding. I wanted it to be like a side project where that addiction grew and grew and grew more. And I started to like it more and more and more. And I'm just so thankful and grateful to God that I was just able to start working out and just achieve what I thought would take me 3 years and achieve it naturally now. And I used to try to get into training for a long time. And you guys see, I've been through a lot this year. A lot of you guys may not know that, but I have. I'm not going to say what I've been through because I know people can be mean. But I'm just going to say I've been through a lot this year. And you see how I didn't include none of the bad stuff that happens. Basically none of the bad stuff that happens. For you guys weren't from 2020 and you guys saw this like the past or something, you guys probably would have thought this was a normal year. So that's just how you had to see it sometimes. And I used to just want to just train for an hour. I would just train every muscle that I knew there was. I would train it. I would master that muscle. And I would just do it, and I would just work out for all that time, just to work out, and that's just what I loved. And imagine how much and I've been training for 10 months. Imagine how I would look in 3 years, and that's just how high my faith was. I didn't believe it would take me 3 years. I believed that I would take me as long as it took me, and look, I achieved that goal, and you guys could achieve that goal too. And it's not hard to achieve that goal. And I want you guys to do something you guys can be proud of. And I would just train hard sometimes. I would train until I was sick. And I would just work out and work out. When I woke up in the morning, I have 4 glasses of milk. And I'm lactose intolerant. And I would just have to stick through that. And with a hurt stomach, I would have to do those 10 ab routines and all that stuff. And that's just what I had to do. And I know a lot of you guys keep saying, I'm going to do it this year, I'm going to do it this year. But I heard one guy say, if you don't start now, next year you're going to say, I will start it then. And it's going to progress that and that and that. And then one day you might not be able to train. And that's why you should do whatever you're trying to do. Whatever you're going through in your life, you should do that now. And I see a lot of people, they say about girls, like people do it for girls, and they always say, that girl's way out of my league, or I can't get with her. And to those people, I say to you, you guys can't work out for a girl. You guys, imagine this, you pay all that money, you eat all that food, you put in all that effort, and just for that girl not to like you. You may get other girls, but probably not the one that you want. And that's why you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't have a league in looks. You should have a league in your heart. Do you guys have the same heart? Or I'm talking to you girls watching too. Like, you guys need to have a league in your heart, and just have a league in your spirit, and then that's what league you want to have to look at. And that's what you want to do with your life. You can't just look at your league. You can't work out for all those hours to impress someone else. You have to do it for yourself. I didn't do it to compete. I didn't do it to hurt nobody. I didn't even do it to get girls. I did it for myself, and so I can be proud of myself. Like, you want to have something in your life that you can be proud of. Like, I see a lot of people, I'm not going to mention the topic, but I see it a lot. People think just because they have a certain look that they get praised and they can be like a god. And I'm just going to say that you can't be proud. You can't just be proud and just think you're successful because you look a certain way. You have to achieve it in your life. And that's what you're going to have to do. Think of it like this. You are a magnet. Like this how I was. Like you're a magnet trying to go to the pole. But as you go forward, a lot of other magnets attract. You get good magnets and you get bad magnets. Like you get the magnets that you want and you get the magnets that you don't want. And that's what I would do. Like I would be the magnet going forward, and people start to attach to you and ask you all types of questions. Like you could start an Instagram page, and other girls start to look at you. Some of them are pretty, and some of them, you have to have a league in your heart with some of them, and some of them have a good heart. And sometimes I have bad magnets, like with the Instagram thing. Like I had to block several people for trying to be like pedophiles and stuff like that. Like I'm not trying to offend nobody here. I respect the LGBTQ community and gay people, but that's just not my thing. And I'm not gay, and I just want to say that, and that's not what I want to do. So I had to block those people, and stuff like that. And you can't just look on the bad of everything. I just want to let you guys know you have to look on the good of everything, and that's how you're going to achieve your goals in life. That's how you achieve stuff and get stuff done for you. And that's what I need a lot of you people to do, and realize that you guys can't see 2020 as a bad year. You have to say to yourself, I'm hearing you, Jacob. I can see the content you're putting on the screen, and I'm still alive. And you have to look at yourself. If you're still, in my opinion, if I'm still alive, it's always a good year. And if I can still breathe, if I'm still seeing and still hearing, it's a good year. And imagine if the coronavirus was a painful disease. Like it could just hurt you. Like it can make you bleed. Like the Black Plague, it was like a decaying alive disease. And you have to just be thankful for stuff like that. That's what I mean by looking on the bright side. And you can't. And another thing I would like to touch. I don't want to hold you guys too long. You can't compare yourself to these Instagram people. And this is the thing I fell victim of. Like you see all these big people. I'm not going to mention their names. Like you see all these big people. But you cannot compare yourself to those people. Like those people have $1,000 editing software. They're posing. They're pumped. They have good lighting. And just picture this. Picture them in bad lighting, without the editing, not posing, and no pump. Imagine what that would look like. I want you to go look at your favorite Instagram fitness model and try to see a photo like that. I wouldn't even do that. Try to see a photo of them doing that. You will never find it, because they will never do that. And you probably look just as good as them. I'm not talking to you guys that just been training like basically like 2 months or something like that. I'm talking to you guys that been training for a few years and probably months like I was. And I'm not going to say I compare myself to a lot of people. I watched a lot of people that were like have very little muscle, like like what I said at the beginning of the video. But that's how you have to see it. So yeah, that's how you have to do in your life sometimes. Okay guys, that's the end of this series. And I want to start making more and more videos and stuff like that. I want to make more videos with like I'm in the middle of teaching my brother like video posing lessons. I mean not posing lessons, filming lessons, and how he can film me while I'm working out. He's getting there, but in the meantime, as I teach him, I'm just gonna do small content, probably like Q&As, live Reddit Ask Me Anything, etc., stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys to watch this entire series. I really appreciate you guys for watching. And I don't know what this future. I just appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. And I don't know what the future of this channel is gonna be. Maybe it will be one of those videos you just see people lifting. That's what my goals are, to be one of those like fitness videos, like when you just see people lifting and working out, like not ASMR, like I'm saying like relaxing ASMR videos, like in my opinion they're not ASMR, but in my opinion I find relaxing them in ASMR. So maybe my story is, maybe more will happen. Like maybe I will have to edit this in the future. Maybe there will be a part 4 2021. Who knows what might happen when the coronavirus goes away. Who knows all the opportunities I will get. And I just want to thank you guys for watching the series. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow the link below, and I'll catch you guys next time. So peace out guys. Okay guys, that's the end of this series. And I want to start making more and more videos, and stuff like that. I want to make more videos with like I'm in the middle of teaching my brother like video posing lessons. I mean, not posing lessons, filming lessons, and how he can film me while I'm working out. He's getting there, but in the meantime, as I teach him, I'm just going to do small content, probably like Q&As, live Reddit Ask Me Anything, etc., stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys to watch this entire series. I really appreciate you guys for watching. And I don't know what this future. I just appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. And I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be. Maybe it will be one of those videos you just see people lifting. That's what my goals are, to be one of those like fitness videos, like when you just see people lifting and working out, like not ASMR, like I'm saying like relaxing ASMR videos, like in my opinion they're not ASMR, but in my opinion I find relaxing them in ASMR. So maybe my story is, maybe more will happen. Like maybe I will have to edit this in the future. Maybe there will be a part 4 2021. Who knows what might happen when the coronavirus goes away. Who knows all the opportunities I will get. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this series. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow the link below, and I'll catch you guys next time. So peace out, guys.